everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Savannah. Today, if you can't tell, we're doing another eyeshadow video. I have just one of the palettes left from this little set from Tarte. It is the Tarte Lil Give, Gift, and Get Amazonian Clay eyeshadow wardrobe, and it retailed for $49. But it says it's valued at $270, which would make $90 per palette, so I don't think that's correct. But it is still something I'm enjoying and actually think is worth the $49 price tag. But let that all be up to you. So the last palette of the bunch I have to use is the Tarte Lil Juicy. Let's open this baby up for all of you. As always, this video is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. And that is the beautiful palette. Oh, that is such a beautiful color scheme. And I am just very, very pumped to try it out. Alright, move that out of the way. Yeah, I like that. It's so bright. And it just draws me in. They do all smell like chocolatey vanilla, so don't eat them. All the shadow names are on the back, which is slightly annoying, but I prefer that to not having the names on there at all. Okay, so let's get on into this. My eyes are concealed with concealer and set with the translucent powder. I was trying a new translucent powder and not exactly translucent. It left a slight yellow tint, so I had to take actual translucent powder and just kind of blend that all together and just, come on, translucent should be translucent, please. Okay. Alright, where do I want to start? I'm going to start off by grabbing this matte pink. It is the lightest shade in the palette, called so that's all the way to the left, Rose. Alright, so I got my big fluffy brush here and just gonna tap tap. They do have a small bit of kickback, but not a substantial amount, thankfully. In the original first palette video on these, I believe I did swatches, and I'll make sure to have that linked for all of you down below. I'm gonna have to watch all these videos again and see, like, what did I say I was linking in all of them? Whoops. But this will be the last one that's going up of the three, so yeah. I am seriously set for so long on my videos. So that is really pretty, not overly pigmented. So you can build it up or just leave it very faint and dainty. Alright, little bit more. Yeah. It is very pretty. I like you. I like you. Nice and bright. I'm gonna quick do that one. Catch that up with that pink. Alright, so caught up. I'm going to grab the matte shade on the bottom row on the opposite side, which is called Tiger Lily. So, right. Same brush, just picking up a little and putting that right on top. Just not bringing it very, 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 very close to the inner corner, just a little bit. I don't want it too dark, because by now you should know with me, I like to keep the inner portion bright and it helps open up my eyes. It just makes them look bigger. Those are blending nicely though. That really cooled down that pink and made it a little less vibrant and bubblegum girly, whatever you want to call it. I only see one shade in the palette that I'm not likely going to use, which is the gold. But as of lately, I've learned, I guess gold looks okay on me, but there's something about gold I don't like. Silver jewelry, I like silver. That is my personal preference. Just a little bit more of that. Oop, I blended that a little high up, dang it. Blend away, blend, 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 blend away. Clean brush. You can always take just a clean brush to help swipe things away, blend them away. Soften edges. Sometimes you can take a little bit of a translucent powder or a skin tone color to help blend things away even better, but I don't need it completely gone, so just a clean brush, soften that up. So it's like that oops moment didn't happen. I'm going to grab a smaller fluffy brush here and dip into the deepest matte color on the opposite side, which is Mother Nature. Just focus that on the very outer portion in like a V. My brush is a little stiff here. Okay, that should help. There. Same brush, gonna blend that. That color was not very pigmented, which is fine by me. Keeps things just a little softer. So smooth blending, as always, is a must. It's looking pretty good. So, playing catch up again. Okay, with everything matching up as much as I can, because my eyes are slightly differently shaped, I guess. Just, yeah. One's more hooded than the other. This one. But whatever, we make it work. Okay. So I'm going to grab a angle brush here. I'm gonna dip into, it's more of like a sequin-y shade. It's got like maybe a couple specks of glitter. That middle shade here, which is called Exotic. I'm gonna put that right up against my lash line here. Get that bright. Boing! Make everything really bright, pretty. Not winging it out. We know Savannah does not do wings. Oh, that is such a pretty color. So vibrant and bright. That will just kind of take things to the next level when I add that shimmer on. Alright, onto the crinkly, wrinkly eyelid that has lashes that point straight up, that do not like to work with me. Yeah, so this eye, things blend like a dream. This eye, just, it takes the pigment and it just, they're both beautiful in their own ways and it drives me insane. But yeah, I can never get these eyelashes to work with me, and then I can never get the wrinkles to work with me on that side. Like, can't I find something in the middle, please? No? I've tried multiple kinds of like lash serums and all that stuff, and just nothing works for me. So yeah. I'm gonna grab a dense kind of a fluffy brush, but not super dense and big fluffy. Same pink color here. Just gonna try to make that line a little thicker and smudged out, especially on the outer portion. Make sure that shade just stays on. And we don't use it. So, alright. Alright, we'll do the shimmer after I do my lower lash line. I'm going to grab a clean, middle-sized fluffy brush that is a little bit more narrow. And I'm gonna grab that light matte, well, not the lightest matte shade, but the second lightest one down here, which is Tiger Lily on it. And use that to smoke out that lower lash line and bringing it so it can max and brings a little bit of that product back down. Just gives that little bit of a seamless blend trick there. So. Just careful that you don't let things get too dark. Alright. I'm going to go back in with my angle brush and go back with that bright middle shade again and put that up against my lower lash line on just the very outer portion here. Because that'll be the part where I'm going to be applying eyeliner as well. So only going about a little less than halfway in. That is about as far as I will be doing my mascara anyway, so that brings that together. So, you know me, light and bright. So that bottom pink shade, which is Whimsical, is calling my name. When I swatched it, it was one of my favorite shades to look at out of the entire palette. Putting that from about 2/3 out all the way in. Just using my finger. I've noticed most shimmers tend to work better with a finger versus a brush. That is just such a pretty shade. Alright, to amp it up just a little bit for all of you watching, I'm going to go in with that shade right on the top middle called Orchid, this beautiful pinky here, on my finger as well. I'm just putting that right where that light pink ends. Use that to kind of meld the outer corner into the light shade. That is beautiful. I like that. Alright, so grabbing my fluffy brush that technically is just extra powder that has come off from blending, I'm going to use that just to mesh that crease together here. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna grab that white shade up here, which is called Flourishing. You know, I'm really nervous that the shades, I'm trying to go like, alright, when I look at the back, the top left says Flourishing. When I look at the front, the top left is Flourishing. So I really hope I'm reading that right for all of you. I'm going to use the white as my inner corner highlight. got a little bit of subtle sparkle in it, so why not? I think that could work. That would also be a great lid shade. Alright, I am going to quick pop off and do some mascara in my lips, and I will tell you what I did end up using for those. So I will see you in a, well, for you immediately, but for me it'll be a couple minutes. Okay, so I'm back with mascara and a lip gloss. So I used one of the Buxom full-on lip creams. They are plumping, and I used the shade Dolly. Figured just a gloss with a sheer tint would be a good look for this. Okay, and then for mascara, I used my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara in Waterproof Blackest Black on my upper lashes, and then my Wander Beauty Mile High Club Mascara on my bottom lashes. So that is the finished look. I am completely thrilled with how that turned out, and I am excited to film a BoxyCharm unboxing next, which obviously will be up before this because I have to upload and edit all that today. Oops, but alright. Thoughts on this palette. I can see myself using every single shade in here except the gold, so I think that is worthwhile to keep for me. I love pink eyeshadows. They're so pretty, wearable for me. I like my pink highlights, so that matches really well. Just, I don't know, I feel really girly and feminine, but also like a put together adult with a makeup look like this. Alright, out of all the palettes, all three of the Tarte Lil palettes here, let's see. What one is my favorite? Can I rank them? I don't quite know. I'm going to open them all up here in front of me, and then I'll show them one at a time. I know which one's my least favorite, but it's going to be a hard decision between the other two. So obviously, knowing my color scheme, my least favorite is the Tarte Lil Toasted here. It's a lot more warm tones, golds, reds, and oranges. So that is not exactly my general scheme. But obviously, I can make it work. I can pull it off when I want to. So it's a good little thing to keep in my collection. I am keeping all of them though, by the way. And then I don't know how to pick between the last two. Let's see if can I hold them both up nicely for all of ya. Alright, they are both such beautiful color schemes in a kind of scheme that I would both use. Feel like the Lil Bloom is more of a everyday wearable palette, but yet this is such a pretty color scheme in me. I feel like I will use this one, the Lil Bloom, more though, so I guess I'm gonna have to put that as my favorite. But ow, they all work really well, and obviously you can mix and match shades from all three palettes to create a very unique look. Like, you can make an easy look and then just take a shimmer from any of the other palettes, but these are more of a cool toned palette. This has some of each, and then this one is obviously more warm tones, but oh, I'm so excited with all of them. They're very blendable, not overly pigmented, but they have a good amount of pigment. They smell good. Not that that really comes into play with this kind of a thing, but oh my gosh, I'm really happy I purchased that kit. As always, I do hope you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, see more of my goofy face. I upload every single Tuesday and Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Occasionally I'll upload a bonus video on Saturday mornings. And I try to upload every subscription box unboxing as soon as I can. So I hope to see you all in my next video. I'm at 98 subscribers right now. Hopefully I am at my goal of 100 by the time that this is up, seeing as this will be in a couple weeks. So I love you all and hope you're having a great day. Bye.